Now, hope is being able to see that there is light despite all the darkness. And here to discuss everything hope for Hopetober is Adcock, Ingram's Charne and presenter Derek Watts. Now, hope has been the order of the day. Since the country opened up, everyone has been going on about what can we do, what now can we do to get our country back. You know, hope has basically been on everyone's mind. Now, Charne, we're talking about this movement, and I know a lot of people have probably heard about it, but what exactly is Hopetober, and how exactly can people get involved? What is it all about?
So Adcock, Ingram, OTC, Sponsors of Brave, had started this initiative of recognising, I suppose, celebrating the frontline workers, the healthcare professionals. And this was an opportunity for us to just take it that step further and bring it into the community and recognising or catching people doing something good, bringing out something good that creates a sense of hope amongst us, which is, you know, when you're just looking, maybe you're down and out, or you're literally coming to your healthcare professional for their service, and they're bringing you something more. They're giving you something, as you say, that light at the end of that darkness, and you just sort of say, I just needed that today, just to get out of the space that I'm in.
Now, Mr. Derek Watts, you've been a familiar face in South Africa. So why then was it so important for you to be part of such an initiative?
I think because the initiative from the start was very genuine. It really reached everybody. It was inclusive. It was actually looking at the situation, how it started with street kids using codeine. And they were willing to take the product off the shelf until this was sorted out. So I loved that initiative. And when it comes to hope and Hopetober, yeah, the country is going through some difficult stages, and we all need hope. I mean, we get depressed. And apart from my friend Johnny, who I asked him a little while ago, I said, Johnny, we all get depressed at times. You never seem to be depressed. He says, D, when I'm down, I just light a braai. Well, that's a simple way of looking at it, but it's not that easy.
Yeah.
But you know what interests me is that a lot of us who feel down have jobs, have homes to go to, have food on the table. And I get hope and inspiration from seeing people either who don't have jobs and who are so grateful for a small donation of money or food, or for people who work long shifts for very little money and still are beaming and smiling in the morning when you pass them, say, at the boom gate. I love it. It gives me inspiration.
It gives you hope yourself, you know, because
absolutely.
Looking at stuff like that. And I think the one thing that definitely did shine a light was something like the Sponsors of Brave initiative, where we were shining a light on our healthcare workers, from doctors to nurses and pharmacies, and now even now with the main focus with the pharmacies and so forth. Why is it important for the people to get involved with such initiatives? So what words of encouragement would you need from them or get from them to say, look, get part of it, get involved?
Absolutely. So, you know, I'm a pharmacist by profession, and I just, you know, as I was saying, is people coming into the pharmacy, often they're just coming there, you know, to come and get their medication. And just that little extra step that you might take, you know, where you just give them a smile or you know, just acknowledgements, and that little changes their outlook for the day, that little smile. And they then go and transfer that little smile to somebody else who really just needed that for the day. So whether it's a wave or a smile, something simple, is do something good in your community. Go out there and just give somebody else hope in the community.
We all see hope in different ways. We all view hope in different ways. What does it actually mean to you?
Hope is believing in a future. Hope is not giving up. Hope is I think when you really are feeling down and out, thinking of ways to get out of it. So for me, it's meditation. It is prayer. It is reading a book that's inspirational. So sometimes you have to lift yourself out of that space. But it's not always easy. And let's face it, there are people in this country who really do need hope. And, you know, doing stories, I just see the conditions some people live in. And, it gives me hope that they are still looking to a future where I might be doubting myself. I say, how can I do that?
Well, no matter what hope is to you, we do know that hope is changing lives. And Adcock, Ingram, OTC, Sponsors of Brave, is leading the way by example.
Hopetober is a month of hope, brought to you by Adcock, Ingram, OTC, Sponsors of Brave, inspiring communities one pharmacy at a time.